I'll sing you the story of a duck whose name is Alfred Kwak. Yes, Alfred Jonathan Kwak. He comes from a lovely little town, a lovely town in Waterland, where life is grand. Dipping, bobbing, diving, Alfred's always striving, he seldom wears a frown. You'll never keep a duck down. Dipping, bobbing, diving, Alfred's always striving, he seldom wears a frown. You'll never keep a good duck down. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Dipping, bobbing, diving, Alfred's always striving, he seldom wears a frown. Dipping, bobbing, diving, Alfred's always striving, you'll never keep a good duck down.
Alfred, we're expecting a very important guest today. It's Cleo Cat Camoon, the queen of the Pyramid tribe.
Is that so? What's she here for?
I don't know, but I heard it was something important. We don't know when she'll arrive here yet. We only know that it's today. Come in. Oh, she's here. Bye, Alfred. Oh, you must be Queen Cleo.
Yes, but please don't call me Queen. I'm only called that by my own people. Just call me Cleo, okay?
Yes, certainly. Professor Ramses is in class now, but he'll be back here soon. Would you like to wait here?
Has he recovered?
Yes. The medicine you sent worked right away.
I'm so glad of that. He wouldn't have been able to accept my invitation otherwise.
Will Professor Ramses be visiting the pyramids then?
Yes, I'm going to ask him to pay a visit.
Your guest has arrived.
Welcome, ma'am.
Professor, we need your help.
Huh?
Building a dam on the Nile River?
Yes, those pyramids will be totally flooded when the dam is finished.
Surely not.
I'm afraid so, Alfred. They will be at the bottom of a new artificial lake.
Gosh, those pyramids are the sacred shrine of Cleo's people.
Yes, and above all, the pyramids are considered so historically important. And there are lots of other sites in that area that haven't even been excavated yet.
What can Professor Ramses do? He's the world authority on pyramid research, I understand.
Indeed he is. That's why Cleo has come all this way, to ask him to talk to the king.
Really?
The king must have the final say in whether to build the dam or not.
But they need a dam to get more electricity.
That's right, Hank, and the professor says therefore they won't want to give up the whole plan.
So, what can be done?
Ramses says he'd talk to Professor Boffin.
Great! I'm sure Professor Boffin will invent something else to take the place of the dam, eh?
That man's a genius.
By the way, there's another reason why Cleo decided to come here.
What's that?
The two people who are promoting the project to build the new dam are both businessmen from Waterland.
Oh, yes?
Professor Hannibal and Crocodile.
Oh, no, not those two.
She wants them both investigated first.
They're smart operators who'll do anything for money.
Is Professor Ramses going to the country of pyramids himself?
That's right, he is, to tell the king how important it is to preserve the pyramids.
Oh, I can see the pyramids now.
I'm sure the king will listen to you, Professor Ramses.
I'm not sure the project will be cancelled, even if the king does listen.
But Professor Boffin's plan seems to be much more attractive than a dam.
The problem is whether the king will agree.
The king is a very clever man. Educated at Oxford, you know.
Top. Hello, Cleo. And how are you these days, my dear?
I'm fine, thank you, Your Majesty. And how are you?
I'm fine. But please don't call me Your Majesty except on official occasions. Just call me Alexander.
Yes, of course, Alexander. Do let me introduce Professor Ramses. Professor Ramses is a distant relative of ours, and he is well known for his...
I know. His research into pyramids. Welcome, Ramses.
It is a great honor to meet you, Your Majesty.
Don't mention it. May I suggest that we dispense with all formalities and do some serious talking?
Yes, sir.
Please have a seat. It's all about the construction of the new dam, isn't it?
The dam, yes, I heard most of the pyramids would be submerged.
You're quite right. That is correct. We have a great need to generate more electricity.
Of course, sir, but those pyramids are very important and an irreplaceable cultural heritage.
We still have 80 pyramids in this country. We wouldn't miss one or two.
Ah, but you would be making a terrible mistake.
Professor, calm.
Oh. My apologies for the outburst, Your Majesty.
Don't worry about that. But what do you mean by a terrible mistake,
I'm sorry for the way I spoke, sire. But I'd like to state my opinion about the pyramids as a great cultural legacy, too great to be lost.
Please go on.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Well, as you know, of course, those pyramids were built more than 4,000 years ago.
I don't think the stupid ravings of a senile digger will make the king change his mind. Eh, Hannibal? No way.
Well, gentlemen, Professor Ramses here has been discussing the importance of the pyramids with me, you know. I now feel that I have a much better understanding of their place in our nation's cultural heritage.
Yes.
I suggest that you both listen to him very carefully if you plan to do more business in my country.
We studied a lot about it before we came here. I agree we should listen to scholars like Professor Ramses, but you must remember that we too are Professor Hannibal, an absolute expert.
I don't dispute that, Mr. Crocodile. But Professor Ramses has told me something interesting that I don't know...
Please excuse us, sire, but we'd like to get started as soon as we can, even today, if possible.
Rest assured, we'll build a wonderful new power plant.
With the pyramids gone.
But you've already said okay, Your Majesty, and that there was no other way to increase the energy supply.
Untrue.
What? What do you know?
There is an alternative.
Oh, well, you'd have to be talking about nuclear power then.
No way. I'm not saying that.
Because it's out of the question. We don't intend to build a nuclear power plant.
No, not that. He's talking about something different, and it's fantastic, Mr. Crocodile. Please listen.
Fantastic?
What do you think it is?
Huh? How do I know?
Solar energy.
Solar energy?
You've heard of it?
Aye, of course I have. Solar energy takes advantage of the sun's heat, and it's a method which is being researched throughout the world, but it's not a practical proposition yet.
But what if it were?
You mean the device itself, sire?
No, I mean the design.
Some small devices have been in use for some time, Your Majesty, but they're not cost-effective.
That's not a problem with this one, Crocodile.
Aye, but have you actually seen the design, Your Majesty?
Not yet. It's been designed by a Professor Boffin, and he's still working on it back at his laboratory.
Boffin?
Boffin?
Professor, do you have this Boffin's design with you?
No, Professor Boffin is completing the job, as I said.
I don't believe that.
Professor Boffin will be here at 3 o'clock tomorrow with the design, and he'll explain it to His Majesty and the other ministers firsthand. I can assure you of that, gentlemen.
Oh, yeah.
Believe me.
Sire? Yes, Hannibal? If you find the solar energy system is a practical proposition, then how will that affect our project? Well, I'm sorry to say that it would then be cancelled.
What now, eh? What now, Hannibal? Hello there. Aye, it's me, Crocodile. There's another favour I'd like to ask you. I'll pay you twice as much as last time. I want you to sneak into Professor Boffin's office and steal the design he's working on. Let's see. Just burn it.
No.
Hold on a minute, will you? What's up?
For goodness sake, don't burn it. It must be worth keeping for some time in the future.
Aye, happen you're right.
We might one day want to develop solar energy for ourselves.
You're right there. Sorry about that, but you don't have to burn that drawing. Just give it to me secretary for safekeeping. Aye, that'll be fine, Dolph.